me just chop back. Yeah, chop back the area and get all this stuff out. There we are. And go over what we've learned on this trip. It was successful. But the storm lasted almost 3 minutes. We got a new record. And I got 1 minute and 6 seconds of exposure. And the car was airborne for 27 seconds. And the car was damaged a lot. By a lot. I think I even drove over something spiky which flattened one of my tires. And then there's me. I took a lot of radiation too. And I drove uphill for 33 seconds. And I think I figured out the quirk. One of them. The one that's tied to the steering wheel, remember? Steering wheel, steering wheel, steering wheel. Okay, when the steering wheel turns right, the fuel thingy flips out on the dashboard. Perfecto. There we go. Stop putting off rebuilding my car. There's a lot of panels here. Alright, so if I'm not... Wait a minute. Forget rebuilding my car for a second. Actually, what I ought to do now is make some carbon fiberglass. Here it is. Couple of those. I'll see what I can do with it. A stiff shirt. What else? Carbon fiber shirt. Grounded sweater. Oh, I'm wearing that. Anti-static glove. Oh, I need a lot of marsh eggs. Acid raincoat. Oh, I'm already wearing that too. Okay, a sealed suit. Grip gloves? Oh, I need a lot of marsh eggs. So I'll take some of that. What do I need for this? Olympium. And I'll make 6 carbon fiberglass for everything else I need. Sealed suit. 5 more carbon fiberglass for the next level of protection. Red balloons? Those are somehow a thing? Like a resource? Oh, an anti-corrosive anorak. We'll take that one too. 8 carbon fiberglass. we go. I am maxed out. Now let's talk the bumper. The thing that bumps into stuff the most. Of course it ought to be armored. And so should the hood. Some good old-fashioned impact damage protection there. My front tire's flat. Well, there's a thing called an all-weather or all-terrain tire. I'm gonna scrap this. And then I think I ought to move this, transplant it over to here. And I know this is in relatively good condition, but I ought to scrap it too. Because I plan on replacing it with the next tire up. All terrain. I need carbon fiberglass for it, but I got it this time. Yeah, check this out. All terrain carbon fiberglass tire. Forgot to refuel. Hang on a second. Oh, is this leaking? Alright, I'll get a sealing kit. Don't lose any fuel in here. That's better. So this is just plain steel here. Forget that. We deal in armored panels. Actually, wait a second. You know what? I might want to make this armored. And the other side too. As for this back door, well, it doesn't really get hit as much, does it? Let me just shop vac again. Right, this door. This side insulated. Maybe I ought to make that door lead lined. Although, no, I'll just make that door lead lined. As for the back door, what the heck, I'll make it armored as well. And now nobody messes with my car. Give the battery a nice goose there. And you know what, it wouldn't really be complete without a trip to the dumpster. Well, I guess I already had everything that it was going to give me. What the? Oh, the limb pulse emitter needs repairing. Headlights do too. Wait, are there better headlights I can make now? Well, I can make reinforced headlights, but I'd need to scan a tour bus anomaly and... Okay, and this, what is it? Bio headlight. So what do I need for a bio headlight? Oh, swamp coral. And I got that. So... Actually, you know what I ought to do with these? Maybe this time... Put one of them in there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on a minute. Yeah, and the other one can go in there too. I suppose it's a better alternative than scrapping them. So we did a lot of equipment here. I am so glad that... I know I've been good about dodging acid, because I think I did unlock... I did unlock like acid-proof stuff. Just replace the headlights with bio headlights. Wait a minute. roof floodlights. Did I make those by... Oh. No. This is just the bio headlights. Give these cars a patch up while I'm at it. Use that up. Patch up this tire too. Oh. Before I forget, a thermal vacuum. My old one's on its last legs. Come to think of it, I need spares of other things too, don't I? You know what I ought to do first is research. I've been putting that off. The analysis module. Actually, wait a minute. There's something else here. Junction restabilizer. Now, that device leaves a scanner charge to send a modified signal to a junction, scrambling it. But I don't have that much unstable energy. A lot of those, but then what else? An auto tracking spotlight. I might need that. Maybe. As long as I got the swamp coral for this. What is this? A Lazarus device? Yeah, but this... Oh, I need Olympium for that. And I have no idea where I'm supposed to get it from. You know what? How about that analysis module? Let's just install it here as the next generation in Quirkology. Alright, what else? Anything? No. Okay. Let me just get a spare. Wait a minute. Can I make a bio lantern? I can, but it costs a lot of swamp coral. So I guess instead I just ought to use another crude flashlight. Because my old one of those is Starting to run out. I need another impact hammer, need another plasma scrapper. That's stuff I need spares of. Plasma scrapper. That's here. Last but not least, the pry bar. Just see if this... Nope, it's fine. What a harrowing trip that was. Oh wait, let me just clear off one of these logbook entries. The auto-tracking spotlight. You can put it on the roof. Alright. Maybe I'll use that at some point. How do I get out? Oh, another news flash. Seattle, February 19th, 1969. In a surprisingly public display of displeasure, Pierce County Sheriff Bucko Bostrel sounded off today on what he feels is a lack of support from ARDA and government employees in tracking fugitives who flee to the Olympic Peninsula. Suspects are all too aware that law enforcement is limited in their ability to pursue all those who enter this who cares? You know, if there's one thing I forgot to do, I think it's my engine. I did unlock a turbo-light engine. As opposed to, let's see, a carbureted engine. I don't know. The problem is the mileage per gallon, but got good health, good horsepower, and there does seem to be fuel in a lot of places, and I haven't really had that many issues running out of it. So, all right, let me see. How do I install this thing? Do I have to... Okay, I think I gotta remove the carbureted engine. And replace it with this thing. I don't think I ever upgraded the engine before. Yeah, if I'm gonna have an armored car, I might as well. Alright, now that I've remembered to do that, where can I go? And more importantly, why can't I ever go to here? This is getting freaking ridiculous. Okay, fine. So, let me see if I got this straight. It is storming, it is windy, there's a bunch of stuff I can't identify in there. It's called the smokestacks, it's the old wall, there's no fuel, although I could probably refuel my way there. But I suppose it does have a plus side in that it has lots of corrupted energy and lots of time too. Regardless of whether or not I actually want to spend time in the middle of a storm like that. Okay. Now, to get there, we have to go to C4, east from E6, from here. But, you know, at least one C4 is... Wait a minute. There's some sort of poisonous thing. Wait. Is there also a windstorm here? Okay, well. Fine, whatever. The point I'm trying to make here is I'm going to have to break through the old wall, as opposed to, well, it's not so much an issue of unlocking this area as it is testing out the new car. And you know what else? I ought to be prepared for another harrowing escape. Right after the last harrowing escape. I mean, gee, I don't know about you, but I've had my fill of those things. Let me see, how is everything? Am I really still carrying a wood panel decal? Alright, fine, I'll just put it someplace. I know I sound disgruntled. Probably because I am. Fortunately, I got backups, I got food, I got anchor radar if I need it. And I probably will. After all, I'd like to know where these gateways are before I start tearing towards them. Well, at least now I know that... Wait a minute. Do I have a spare Hoover vacuum cleaner? Okay. Sorry, I lose track of this stuff. Alright, fine. Let's take our new Godzilla mobile into the deep zone. So help me, I can't believe I'm saying this. It's like I just got to know the mid zone and now I'm leaving it. I mean, I didn't even meet Tobias and what's his name. They're supposed to be in the mid zone. Why didn't I ever run into them? Oh, Francis. That was the guy's name. Okay, fine. E6 is heavy fog, but E7 is a malfunctioning mess, and it also has G9, which is even worse. So, dense acid. Fortunately, there are only cough boxes here. If I had to guess, dense acid means that the corrosive stuff is even more corrosive. But if it's only cough boxes, if and only if it's only cough boxes... Actually, I may have to worry about the abductors throwing me into cough boxes, but you get the point. Okay, fine. Let me just go to foggy old E6 here.